What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Tony Mack. Return of the Mack. What's happening? How y'all doing, man? And thank y'all to everybody that clicked on the video, man. I love that. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The only way we grow is if y'all let them know. And y'all been showing your boy love by doing that, by liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel for your boy. And I do appreciate it. Anyway, man, Errol Spence Jr, Terence Crawford. Salute to both warriors. Salute, salute, salute. They gave us a historical fight by signing that contract and getting inside that ring, man. It was a spectacular fight. Terence Crawford looked sensational. Y'all still got to give respect to Errol Spence for getting up in that ring and going out there, going after the big fish, you know. Sometimes, he was the big fish, according to Terence Crawford. You know, everybody get caught by the right hook. Terence Crawford said it to y'all. Y'all heard him. But anyway, man, I want to talk the aftermath of it, right? Can we get into the discussions of the aftermath? I've been all over YouTube. I want to see who been discussing what's going to happen after that, what's going on for each fighter's career, who we want to see coming up in boxing and stuff like that. And not too many people talking about it. They still talking about the fight. Everybody say, oh, man, Spence got beat up. He looked like Martin, blah, blah, blah. With time and Hitman Hearns went whoop, 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 whoop on him and all that. You know, left, right, left, ABBA, you know, Super Nintendo. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Anyway, everybody talking about the fight, man. And the reality of it is, first of all, styles make fights. Styles make fights. And we all know Spence really wasn't comfortable at 147 anymore. The boy walking around at 283 pounds. I know he wasn't going to be able to get down there to no 147, man. Y'all saw how swole Spence looked walking up in the Dallas Cowboys arena? By the way, Errol Spence, that's when I knew you were going to get your ass whooped, when I saw you walking up in there in that Dallas Cowboys facility. I knew it was going to happen. I said, boy, Spence can't be stopped. Soon as he started putting that Dallas Cowboys shit on, you jinx yourself. You don't ever put on nothing that represents the Dallas Cowboys if you want to be a winner. Ask Tony Romo. Ask Dak Prescott. Ask anybody who played for the Dallas Cowboys since 1996. Now, rest my case. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, though, Spence, man. It was a tough one. Like I said, a man is measured by his wins, not his losses, brother. Get back up in the ring. A champ is measured by their wins, not their losses. Remember that. You still a champ. When they recognize you, when they see you, all us on the internet making these jokes about you, in your face, we going to recognize you as the champ. Trust that. We going to still recognize you as the champ. The only person that has the right to talk trash right now is Terence Crawford and Mack. Terence Crawford trainer. Mack has a right to talk as much trash as he wants to. All that shit people been talking about him. How you gonna be a trainer? He need to train himself. He need to lose weight. He need to do this. Apparently he don't need to do a goddamn thing but count his money. That's all Mack need to be doing, is counting up his money. And y'all need to bring up trainer of the year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Derek James. You might look like me. However, you got outcoached in that fight. Everybody saw that your fighter didn't make no adjustments. He was very plain. And as Mack said, he was simple. He was simple. He didn't say it was simple, but he said it was basic. That was his words. I'm sorry, Mack. He said his style was basic. His style was basic. And he couldn't deal with the different nuances that Terence Crawford brought into that ring. That's what was said, and that's what we saw. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying we can't diss Errol Spence because it's 39 more motherfuckers got their ass whooped by Terence Crawford too. And some even worse. You know what I'm saying? We even got people all on the internet talking about we think Errol Spence Jr should retire. For what? One thing Derek James recognized in his fighter. One thing the Spence camp recognized in Errol Spence that said he shouldn't goddamn retire is right after that shit was over with, he said, hell yeah, I want to get it on again. Run that shit back. Now, do I think it's smart for Errol Spence to get right back in the ring with Terence Crawford? No. I mean, money-wise, yeah, this is probably going to be his biggest payday. A rematch is probably going to be Errol Spence's biggest payday. Yeah. Because we want to see, do he got it in a grudge match? And I think Bud got the heart to throw it at 154. I think Bud got the heart to say, hell, I beat you in your house. Nigga, you can put it at 154 and you can put it in your backyard. You can have Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys sponsor it and he'll knock your ass out again, just like the 49ers knocked the Dallas Cowboys out the playoffs. Back to back like Drake. Back to back like Drake. Anyway, I just wanted to throw a little football shot in there because we got the NFL coming up to let y'all know every week I'm going to be having these discussions about the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And for real fans of the football, meaning everybody who's not a Dallas Cowboy fan, y'all gonna love these videos, what I got to say about them. Even though they do got a team built to win the Super Bowl next year, we're gonna talk how would the Dallas Cowboys let their fans down. Matter of fact, that's gonna be the segment for the show. Every week, how did the Dallas Cowboys let their fans down again? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's gonna be. And next year it's gonna be season 2, because we know they're gonna do it for another. We know they got another 20, 30-something years of failing, y'all. We know that. Back to what I was saying, though. You know, Errol Spence had the heart of a warrior, man, and he proved it signing the contract. He proved it getting constantly back off the canvas in the fight, and he proved it in the post-fight that he still didn't have no fear of Terence Crawford. You know, if a man got fear beaten into him, there is no fear of Terence Crawford in Errol Spence. He just felt like the better man won that night, and he ain't making no excuses. The heart of that says, get back up in the ring. Me personally, though, Spence, I think, you know, being in that car accident you've been through and shit, being in that other car accident that happened in the ring the other night, nigga, I think you need to go fight somebody else, brother. Go in that 154 division. It's a bunch of cats you can just beat up on. Go up in that division, do your thing, you know, work on a few more mechanics in the ring, learn to be the new Errol Spence post. You know, car accident, Errol Spence, be the new guy. Work with what you got, man. Because it definitely looks like you lost something. No excuses, though. No excuses, because I feel like Terence Bud Crawford could have beat the best Errol Spence. I'm just being real with y'all. Best for best, the best Terence Bud Crawford would have beat the best Errol Spence any day of the week. I'm just being honest with y'all. He would have beat him any day of the week. But that wasn't the best Errol Spence Jr. So I would like this brother to be able to go up to 154 where you're a little bit more comfortable and go and attack some other fighters. Now, as far as Terence Crawford, on the other hand, y'all, I think his next fight need to be Jermell Charlo. I feel like, you know, boots in his boots, whatever, boots in his boots. I feel you and everything, bro. You know, you're a young champion. You're ready to go up there, dog. But last year, ain't nobody knew who your fucking name was. And people on this boxing page acting like all that shit is cap and lying. Ain't nobody knew who you were outside of the boxing realm. In the boxing realm, yeah, everybody probably knew you. You know, we study fighters. We see y'all on the come up and stuff like that. Outside of that, a lot of people didn't even know who you are, and a lot of people still don't know who you are. And there's no disrespect to you. I'm just saying, as far as the professional boxing realm go. And we got to ask ourselves, why would a fighter of Terence Crawford, who's been overlooked his whole goddamn career, who finally got the fight to go ahead on and get him the recognition, to go ahead on and get, you know, the money fights, the prize fights. Why would he risk that fighting a young guy with nothing to lose when he finally got everything to lose? It doesn't make sense. Now, we know Bud ain't running and ducking nobody. He'll get in there with you, but I just don't think that make business sense. However, keep talking your shit because maybe you can get that fight. Skill-wise, though, Boots, I think you're all letting a bag of chips. You got it, big dog. I don't want no smoke with you unless it's barbecue. You know what I'm saying? I think you got it. I'm just saying that's a lot for somebody to risk to fight you. Now, Jermell Charlo, we know it's a beef there. We know these two guys don't like each other. And we know when they get in the ring, they going to want to touch it up. Jermell Charlo, every time that dude get in the ring, all his punches come with bad intentions, especially if it's personal. All his punches come with bad intentions. To be honest with you, the fight he got with Canelo, I mean, I'm happy for the young man because you got an opportunity to make some good money and really solidify your name in boxing, fight Canelo Alvarez. But a lot of people don't feel like you got it, bro. A lot of people don't think you're ready for this fight. A lot of folks. Me, I don't think skill-wise you ain't ready for it. I just think, you know, walking up to that 160, that'll probably be your first fight at 160. You know what I'm saying? 160, 167. Usually that don't go well for a boxer punch, and that's what you are. You're a cat who can box good, but you really like to throw a good bit of punches. You're not you're not known for one-punch knockout power. Canelo Alvarez is. As in American when he flatlined him. As in, what's that white, Ricky Haddon? Oh, that was a brutal one. Canelo is known for flatlining fighters. Caleb Plant, no disrespect. Everybody know Caleb Plant got hands. We know he could throw a hook. We know he know how to. The point I'm making is Canelo is a dangerous fighter still. We know he's a little older. We know he ain't as fast as he used to be, but he still has dynamite in both of his hands and he can flatline at any moment. And when a guy who's smaller like yourself is moving up in fights, we wonder, do your punches have enough to keep a guy like Canelo off you? What happens when he cut off the ring? Because at some point he's going to do it in the fight. You're too fast for him. He know he can't match your hand speed. He know boxing-wise y'all kind of what and what. So more than likely, Canelo, who can take punches, is just going to eat. He going to take some hits just to go in there and get at you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the fight we really want to see is can Bud Crawford at 154 be able to slow down Jermell Charlo. See, Errol Spence been fighting at 147. And now he's got, got that grown man weight on him. He in them 30s now. Errol Spence, it's a little harder to get down to 147. So that might have took a little bit out of him. So we don't know if we got, 100% Errol Spence. So we don't know what that would have looked like, Terence Crawford going against a true 154-pound fighter. If he jump in that ring with Charlo, who been at 154, who been comfortable at 154, who got a little bit more bang, who used to hitting bigger guys, who still kind of quick, and we know y'all don't like each other. The question is, what would happen when y'all see each other? Now, Jermell Charlo, imagine you going on and getting the upset of the year by beating Canelo Alvarez. We already saw what Crawford did. If that happened, y'all, that got to be the next fight. Tony Mack, y'all. That's all I got for you, man. If y'all like what I'm talking about, enjoying the channel, love the boxing talk, man, please support it by liking, subscribing, and sharing it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, a small YouTuber, this is how we grow, by y'all letting them know. And that's how y'all do it, by liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel. Thank y'all. I had to be real, fellas. Fighters, Errol Spence, keep your head up, baby. I had to be real, but y'all know I like to do it with love. Anyway, that's my time. Peace.